Hi y'all, so it's this debate going on TikTok, and it's basically asking girls, would you cut off your friend if they were to cheat on their man? And I'm really like, with some of these answers, I'm really lost if your loyalty is with the friend or her man. First off, I want to start off by saying I'm not a cheater. I've never cheated in my life. I personally don't plan to do it. It's not something I agree with or something my morals align with. However, I don't think that cheating equates to being a horrible person. I think it's a bad flaw that it does need correcting. And I'm not a yes man friend either. I'm gonna definitely tell my friend when she's right and when she's wrong. Because right is right, is wrong. Cheating is wrong. And I get the whole, oh, if she done her partner wrong, then she'll end up doing me wrong to a certain extent. But I feel like the expectations, emotions, and love in a relationship versus friendship are two different things. Also, I feel as though if this friend was such a horrible friend, you would have seen the you would have seen the signs before they initially cheated. Like, you wouldn't have waited all this time just to cut her off. Like, no. And just because she messed up in that area, I don't think that means she has no morals or loyalty in every single part of her life. Like that's crazy. If you're judging her to that certain extent, you need to judge yourself first. And don't get me wrong, like I've had some friends and homeboys who were terrible. I would never think to date them. But if I call them, give it 30 seconds, they're on their way to come help. And then I'm seeing people talking about, oh, you're basing your morals off of a boy. No, I'm basing them off of loyalty. Because I truly don't think my friend's choices define her as a character. And not to bring, like, and not, the argument is literally true. A boy's homeboy or friend will never cut off their friend because they cheated. In fact, 9 times out of 10, they will lie for them. Like, I've had situations where they literally lie for something so little. Like, didn't even need to be lied for. So why would you... I'm just so lost right now. So I'm not gonna lie, this debate really does confuse me because number one, it's none of your business. Like it's never, I would never care that much to be that deep in tune to my friend's life. And like I said before, if your friend was a horrible person, if cheating represented her whole life and she was a horrible person, she would have showed character flaws and who she was as a person way before the cheating. It would have never, like, it would have showed. It would have showed. And if you chose to ignore them, that's kind of your fault after a certain point. But yeah, y'all, that's my personal opinion on the topic. Me personally, I'm never cutting my friend off for that. I don't really think it's none of my business. I don't know. Maybe let me know y'all takes in the comments. But bye, guys.